Everybody's favorite ranching drama has finally returned, with Yellowstone Season 4 having begun in November 2021. With the highly anticipated fourth season already airing, fans are excited to find out what could possibly happen to the Dutton family after this season ends, with many already asking about Season 5. So in this video, let's head into the Dutton Ranch and learn more about Yellowstone's Season 5 release date, leaked info, and rumors circulating about the series. Hey, warning! Spoilers about the show may come up if you haven't been caught up yet, so ride that horse and giddy up on. Yellowstone fever. So Yellowstone, now the must-watch drama on TV, with its Season 4 premiere happening November 7th, 2021, providing impeccable marks to get it off to a strong start. More than 12 million people tuning in for the Season 4 premiere on the Paramount network, with 3 other simulcasts on CMT, TV Land, and Pop. The season's debut made Yellowstone the most-watched season premiere on cable since The Walking Dead's Season 8 premiere back in 2017. The neo-Western drama series follows the conflicts along the shared borders of a large cattle ranch, a native reservation, and land developers, and focuses on the Dutton family, who own the largest ranch in the United States. So heading the Dutton family is John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner. He is the 6th-generation patriarch of the Duttons who operate the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. Throughout the first 3 seasons, he and his family have found themselves facing constant challenges by those seeking to take control of their land. The show provides plenty of perspective on the violent world of Yellowstone, far away from the attention of mainstream news where land grabbing is rampant and claiming land can be a billion-dollar business. In this territory, owning land can create enemies from all directions, and in John Dutton's case, there's plenty of antagonists who seek to diminish his influence and power. They attack his men and undermine him financially. They beat up his people, while Dutton's men fight back to defend themselves. Aside from issues with the natives and dirty politicians who are bought and sold by the largest oil and lumber corporations, John Dutton also has to deal with family issues with his 3 children who try to outmaneuver each other to gain their father's favor. Now, with all the wealth and corruption, it's absolutely the must-watch drama series on TV today. The show mixes family drama with larger-scale power plays, but the difference that Yellowstone offers compared to the typical generational drama we often see on TV, such as Billions or Succession, is having all those juicy ingredients that hook us all, while adding a lot of existential anxiety that we often feel from John Dutton himself. The issues at Yellowstone is basically one way of living clashing with others in a fight for survival. Much like the old westerns, this ranch story, or better yet, this cowboy-based story, through the life of the Duttons, is seen as a purer, more authentic way of life. And this is why the conflict that we see on the show is so significant, because it seems that it's their way of life that's being threatened, and not just their lives. Now, the big deal about the Dutton Ranch is the size of the land that they own. Having the largest ranch in the U.S. generally makes Dutton a king of his own nation-state, with the Dutton Lodge being its capital. The lodge itself is a looming impressive mansion of wood and riverstone, designed to show a blend of wealth and everything that represents American Western. Meanwhile, Dutton's enemies, considered to be loathsome, individualistic creatures who are more often Silicon Valley investors, stand tall from their concrete structures with tall ceilings wrapped in glass and high gloss. Now, this contrast makes the show's theme evident, as the Duttons protect not only their land, but also their family's legacy. John Dutton is also sentimental with the way that America has been abandoning the way of life that he himself treasures so much. He experiences this with his children and remark at how unfaithful they can be towards him, having their own motives behind their actions. While John Dutton may be imperfect, as the rest of us are, he stands firm with his principles to be a guardian of the American West, which is why so many relate to his character. So at the end of Season 3, spoiler alert, when John Dutton was shot and left for dead on a roadside, as all hell breaks loose on the Dutton family with a series of coordinated attacks, people were aghast at how the Duttons would bounce back after such a significant loss. At the start of Season 4, we find ourselves right back into the action, with Episode 1's first 15 minutes proving to be pure carnage, and much like an action-packed extension of the Season 3 finale. Apart from John, we also reached the bunkhouse to find that no one was safe from all the violence. Jimmy was seen unconscious, while Walker, Colby, and Teeter had to overcome their attackers. Throughout shifting alliances and an even growing list of enemies, it seems that Season 4 is focusing on the impact of these recent events, with the Duttons' family legacy being in jeopardy like never before, while retribution seems certain against those who have brought on this unwanted war. Will there be a Season 5? Well, as fans continue to enjoy all the drama unfurl for this season, they're also adamant to know about details revolving around Yellowstone's 5th season. Well, officially, Paramount Network has yet to announce whether they'll be picking up any additional seasons of the show. Yellowstone's historic ratings and how anticipated and watched the fourth season's been may prove more to the assurance that there is more to come from the show. In fact, there's been rumors that the cast and crew have quietly begun working on Season 5 already. Back in March of 2021, one of the show's biggest stars, Cole Hauser, who plays the enigmatic heartthrob Rip Wheeler, dropped some major hints about the not-yet-confirmed fifth season. Speaking during a virtual happy hour with Paul Wines, he shared that preparations for a fifth season were already in the works, and he mentioned that Yellowstone's showrunner and writer Taylor Sheridan was working on it, and that Season 5 is going to be wonderful. Now, he mentioned that production was set to resume sometime in July, and that he was looking forward to getting back to Montana to start filming. He teased fans on what to expect after Season 4, saying, "The way we ended Season 4, I can't give too much away, but the way Season 4 ends, I think the audience will be happily surprised with a lot of things." Now, coming from Rip himself, that's saying plenty already. He also gave us a peek at who the cast for Season 5 could possibly be, mentioning, "For us as actors, and I think I can speak for everybody, even including Kevin, Kelly, Wes, Luke Grimes, Gil Birmingham, everybody is a part of it. We come together. So this is now going into our fifth year, so we come together as a family." Now, this comment seemingly suggesting that all of those Yellowstone cast members, minus Kevin Costner, of course, will be part of Season 5, but then again, there's still plenty of episodes from Season 4 to watch. So when will Season 5 be released? Pending actual confirmation from Paramount on the official Season 5 pickup, Yellowstone Season 5 won't be expected until summer 2022 or even further. The first three seasons aired a year apart, premiering mostly in June. It was only during this fourth season that the network chose a November premiere due to delays in production due to the global pandemic. And we can hope for a swifter June premiere should Yellowstone go back to its former consistent premiere schedule, especially since it's been said that production for Season 5 started in July and is already well underway by now. However, we can also possibly expect Yellowstone to return on the same month as its Season 4 release by November 2022. There have also been rumors that Season 5 would be streaming first on Paramount Plus as early as March 2022, although that prediction might seem a bit too hopeful. Yellowstone rumors and things to look forward to. Now, aside from Yellowstone's inevitable fifth season, the show's creator Taylor Sheridan has also inked a bunch of deals that would expand the Yellowstone canon universe of sorts with two new shows. There's a prequel called 1883 and a spinoff which currently has the working title of 6666. Now, 1883 will focus on the story of the Dutton family in the late 19th century, much like the flashbacks that we see on the show now as they make their way westward to establish their home in Montana. 1883 is already set to start streaming on Paramount Plus December 19th, 2021, and stars familiar country music power couple Faith Hill and Tim McGraw, as well as a staple to many Western favorites, Sam Elliott. The 6666 spinoff is also expected to be streaming first on Paramount Plus, though no date has yet been announced for the show's debut. 6666 is said to be set in the modern day on the historic 6666 Ranch in West Texas. Now, the ranch was founded by the Comanches when the tribe still ruled West Texas, making no other ranch in America more steeped in Western historical relevance than this one. Now, aside from the finest horses and livestock, this place is synonymous with the creation of much-regarded world-class cowboys, which will be the show's main premise. So, what do you think about Yellowstone Season 5 release date, linked info, and rumors? Let us know in the comments below.